So guys, this is the Daniel Laplante booth at the Interzoo 2024. Mark here with me.
What's up, guys?
We're going to tour the booth, check out the display aquariums.
Can we just start with this one? So this tank over here, it's a 90 centimeter tank, and this one was actually scaped by me and Andreas. The idea behind this tank is we wanted to showcase the Mbuna trees. So these are like pieces of Mopani wood that already have Anubias attached to them. Pieces of wood with Anubias, it only makes sense to go for kind of a forest style layout. This one is scaped by me. Of course, me being from the Netherlands, they asked me to do a Dutch style. I'm not very good at Dutch diagrams, but I tried my best. So, of course, Daniel Laplante, we're just trying to show off the plants in their best possible shape.
Let's check out the last big tank. I think I know the guy who set it up. Is my friend Andreas Rupert Flerlager, one of the, I call him like old school German aquascapers because he's been around since the very beginning of the aquascaping hobby in Germany, especially when he works with stones. You can see that this time he did something different called Forest Plains.
What's nice about this one is also featuring one of our new plants. It's the Rotala rotonifolia blood red. Okay, last thing we want to show you guys is some new pads. So the Daniel Laplante assortment already has some hairgrass pads, Liliopsis pads, I think maybe Monte Carlo as well, but they're all grown on like mesh.
It used to be mesh in the past.
Yeah. So now we have this sort of like, I think it's called cocoa fiber. So it's a bit more sustainable, and it's also easier to just, you can cut it up and just add it into the substrate. It will look natural there, you know.
This was the Daniel Laplante booth. So guys, I'm here at the Eheim booth together with me, Mr. Ibrahim Mifira. And there are some cool, smart products new from Eheim, especially this one. The Eheim Classic I remember from my childhood.
We have a completely new motor technology. We have been working with the synchro motor for decades, and we managed with the synchro motor to change the synchro motor to a single power rotor to a 10 to 35 movement. Now we go down with the new pump, with the new technology. We are able to go for 50 liter to 250.
You can run very slow and then also save power at the same time. So
Yes.
it's not just the pump runs, but you just have like a valve.
Yeah,
that's like digital slow down,
you can
slow
really
speed, less power consumption.
Yeah. For the Eheim aquarium today, this light is also digital. In the future, because we are preparing the update, it will show you the mistake.
So it's flashing red, and you know your CO2 bottle is empty or your pH
Yeah, your
temperature.
pH is not fading.
Yeah,
So we don't make a sound, we just bring you some colors.
that's cool. This is I think my favorite aquarium of the entire Interzoo. I've been all around, and guys, I'm just mind blown. It is huge. There are huge fish. It's beautiful. It's made of acrylic. We have Florian from New Wave here.
Hi guys.
And he's gonna tell you everything about the hardware because it is just phenomenal. And without any further ado, let's get closer and have a first glimpse. Check out this huge puffer fish. Does he already have a name? Is he called Florian?
It's called Calippo. So the tank is 3 by 150 by 145 height. It's made of acrylic. The front and the back panel are made from 75 millimeters thick material. It's about 6,000 liters. We have all the technical parts behind the tank. In total, we have 2 return pumps, one very big overflow box. We're using in total 12 Cassil 360s. I like the design. And I love this effect of, I don't know how, the glimmer effect or whatever.
Ripples.
Yeah,
the
ripples,
ripple effect
mimics
natural sunlight.
Absolutely. So it was Oliver Knott was also involved in it, and Nick from Belgium, Nick Hustings, who helped us to escape this monster tank.
Florian, thank you very much.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
So guys, we're here at the kind of collaboration booth between Skylight and Yokochi. You know Skylight from the what's called Hyper Spotlight. There's a new version over here with the spots embedded. Makes super beautiful light. But also next with me is Wolfie, one of the
guys.
best Polish aquascapers,
Oh, that's a bit too much, but thank you.
at least one of the most handsome ones. And yeah, Wolfie, why don't you give us a little tour, show us your display tanks.
Sure.
We have a little chat, check them out, and also see what's new.
Okay. So starting from this one, the biggest one at the entrance of our booth, it's 120 by 50 by 50 centimeter. I scaped it together with Łukasz Ciszkowski. I think he's one of the best in Poland. He was in the top 100 IPLC. It's an island composition. I think it's overgrown at this point. I would personally trim it a bit and let it grow again.
What else do we have? We have more tanks here. Which one do we check out next?
We can go here. There are another two different lines of skylight lamps. Here is Hyperbar, which was introduced like a year ago, I think. The tank itself is 45 centimeter, red cherry shrimps inside.
There is a new one. This is, I think, the most interesting to check out. The new, what is it? Hyperbar? What's it called?
It's called Entric.
Entric.
Because it's gonna be our entry-level product for beginner aquascapers, aquarium hobbyists.
I personally haven't tried the Hyperbar yet, but I have some of the Hyperspot on my client tanks, and I really like the
Yeah,
slide.
it's very cool as always.
I think this is probably my favorite aquarium here at the Skylight booth. With the Dragonstone, again here, there's the mounting option for the Hyperbar, so it can be suspended from the rim.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's all kind of different mounting options.
The last nature aquarium style,
Yeah.
also island composition.
The Rotala looks so different. Is it green?
I think so, yeah. It's also scaped by Marcin Biedal.
Wow, there's so narrow leaves. It's like an entirely new Rotala species. Like honestly, I haven't seen Rotala green grow this type of leaves. It might have something to do with the light, right?
Probably.
Very, very interesting. So this is the booth of the Aquaflora company from the Netherlands, producing plants, and they have just some very beautiful display tanks. So come with me and let's check them out. The wall over here shows a lot of immersed setups, a little mini pond, and I was told Aquaflora is going to launch some of the pond plants for aquarium hobbyists, you know, like in a, I don't know, small potted version of it for all kind of paludarium, little indoor ponds, kind of really cool shallow DOA container over here. One of my personal highlights is this all red aquarium that has been dedicated to Felipe Oliveira, who unfortunately passed away, I think 2 years ago, which is very sad, was a good friend of mine. And in here is something very, very rare I haven't seen before ever in my life. This is the Madagascar lace plant, Aponagaton madagascariensis, and the plant is red. It is kind of one of its kind, you know, just a rare appearance in the greenhouse, and they put it in here. So it's not painted, it is red. So guys, here I am at the Tropica booth together with George Farmer, and for those of you who follow me for quite some time, I have to give credit to George for kind of pushing me to get into YouTube. I still remember it like it was yesterday.
It was actually an interview that we really...
2018, you pushed me. You put a camera on me and you asked me like, when are you uploading? You know, everything. That's how it all got started. So big shout out to George for that. Are you good, mate? I would like you to give us a tour of some of the nicest tanks here at Interzoo. Why don't we start with this one?
Start with this one, yeah. So this is called Rippled Roots. This was originally created by Fabian Beck, otherwise known as Scapling, professional aquascaper from Germany. Classic triangular layout. So this is our biggest aquarium here on the booth. It's called Three Waves. It measures 3 meters long by 40 by 40 centimeters, so holds about 500 liters or so. Got a full carpet here of the Monte Carlo. Now we have had some issues with this growing it in, so it's not looking absolutely immaculate, but it's not too bad. This is one of the most exciting plants, I think, at the moment. This is the new Bucephalandra sordidula blue, or I like to refer to it as blue steel. It actually is looking a bit more red in this tank, but it does have some iridescent blue leaves. This is interesting as well. We don't very often see this in aquariums. There's actually a flower spike for Cryptocorini nuriae, rose maiden.
George, it's been a pleasure.
Always, Stuart. Good to see you, mate. Keep on scaping.
Cheerio.
He's got the AG on, the AG t-shirt. Cheers.